There would be no happiness in her story. Tears of grief and joy, suffering and elation are closely woven together. In February 2016, Courtney Hill's husband, Brian, died after being hit by a truck. Brian met his wife in 2011, and they've been happily together ever since. The couple had a beautiful little daughter named Regan. Shortly before her husband passed away, they decided that one child was fine, but they wanted more. They even took a pregnancy test the morning her husband passed away. But it was negative. A few days after the tragedy, Courtney took another test for some reason. And it showed pregnant. Of course, the news of the pregnancy came as a real shock to her. Saying goodbye to her husband at the funeral, she whispered in tears, "Honey, we're going to have a baby," and closed the coffin lid. A month later, the woman began to be bothered by rather strange pains. Courtney didn't understand what was going on and was afraid of a miscarriage. When she went to the doctor's office and told her fears, she was dumbfounded. Not one baby was beating under her heart, but 3 at once, 2 boys and 1 girl. I just had no words. It turned out that now Brian would be reminded of 3 smiling babies, the woman recalled. But life kept sending her trials. At 25 weeks pregnant, the doctor said one of the babies in the womb had passed away, and the young mother had already named all 3. And she wanted to name the baby that had gone Brady, in honor of his father. After this news, she felt powerless and devastated. It completely knocked me out. How could my maternal heart not sense that something terrible had happened? I didn't expect, when I went to the ultrasound, that its results would turn out like this. Immediately the wound that had just healed opened up. Brady is gone, but I'm left with 2 more babies who, thank God, are healthy. Usually triplets have to be nursed in the hospital for a while, but in our case it wasn't necessary. Courtney named the surviving boy Miles and the girl Harper. The babies were born September 21. Their mother says it's sometimes hard when you have to explain to people you know why they're not twins. Naturally, people think they're twins. But I call them surviving triplets. Most people understand, but not everyone. I don't expect them to, though. When you have 3 hearts beating at 26 weeks and then twins, you want to change everything, but you can't help it. But the most touching part is how little Regan reasons about it. She says her baby brother is in heaven with daddy. Our children are bound to learn about who their father was. They will learn that he was a faithful family man and a brave warrior. My husband was a wonderful man. He was always eager to give a helping hand to others. The woman has had her fair share of hardships, yet she tries to remain positive and in good spirits. I don't know about you, but her story taught me a lot.